Hi everybody, it's Joe Denner and I am coming to you with another leadership lesson from the trenches today. And today I want to talk to you about the fact that trust and building trust is not simply a soft skill that is nice to have for leaders. In fact, it's essential, and it's an essential economic driver in your business. And so let's talk about that. I think a lot of people, when they think of the word trust, it's a good thing. Nobody was going to argue and say that trust is a bad thing, but they're not necessarily going to say that it's something that they need to work on or that's having a key financial impact on their business, and that just simply isn't true. The statistics are out there. I read years ago in the book The Leadership Challenge that companies that have high trust are actually outperforming low trust companies by 286%. That's an enormous difference between companies that have low trust and companies that have high trust. In addition, Covey shares what I thought was a fantastic example in his book about how years ago Warren Buffett, the famous investor, one of the most wealthy men in the world, completed a multi-billion-dollar acquisition in less than 30 days. And the reason for that was that he didn't spend the 6 months to a year and the millions and millions of dollars that companies would normally spend on what we call due diligence, all of the investigating of the financials and all the verifying of all that kind of information. He didn't do it. He simply asked the company, can I trust the financials that you've given me? Are they accurate and a trusted representation of the company's position? And they said yes, and he trusted them. And you might say, well, that's absurd. And the point is this, though, that he knew the people that he was dealing with, and he knew that he could trust them. And so it saved him months and months and millions of dollars. So when you think about the fact that trust is important, it's helpful for your team, it helps people get along, it makes it a more fun environment to be in, that's one thing. But it's another thing if it's literally going to magnify exponentially your bottom line. And so think about that. So here's what I want to challenge you with today. I want to challenge you to think about what happens when you don't trust someone. Well, first of all, everything slows down. It's just like that whole mergers and acquisitions case of something that normally takes 6 to 12 months versus Warren Buffett closing on a multi-billion-dollar deal in less than 30 days. That is an incredible speed change. And that speed change had massive financial implications. So think about where in your business, maybe you're not dealing in the billions, and maybe you're not buying companies. But I want you to think about the areas of your business where you or others within your business slow down because of the lack of trust. What is that costing you? I think that the other thing is that when people are withholding information from each other, that slows everything down. It elongates the process for everyone because now they have to go find information that somebody else could have easily given to them because that person didn't trust them and their motives. So this is a huge topic, and I just wanted to hit you with a quick thought on that to understand and explore this idea of trust being not just a nice soft skill, but rather a key and essential economic driver and financial metric within your organization. So this is Joe Denner, and if you're watching this anywhere else than my blog, I want to encourage you to jump over to joedenner.com, where you're going to find a lot of other great resources for your leadership journey. Thanks, and have a great day.